Every year, our school honors one educator who goes above and beyond, someone who represents the very best of teaching, leadership, and dedication. This year, the title of Teacher of the Year goes to Ms. Kristen Ceraso, a 2026 recipient who amplifies what it means to be a great teacher.
I'm very passionate about trying to get students to read what they like to read on their own time. I'm really passionate about reading, and that's why I picked English.
What truly sets Ms. Ceraso apart is the lasting impact she has made on the people around her.
She's a creative thinker, right? So she gets the kids like doing really creative tasks and like cool projects. And I also really love that she's like all about the community. She doesn't care just about the students. She cares about staff. She's involved with everybody and wants to help everyone.
I like how Ms. Ceraso holds meetings for new teachers, so all the new teachers could talk about their trials and tribulations throughout the daily grind of being in the classroom.
For many students, Ms. Ceraso is more than a teacher. She's a mentor, a motivator, and a consistent source of support.
She allows me to be myself, and I don't have to subdue myself in order to fit into her classroom.
I remember that I loved acting out Romeo and Juliet, and I was so excited to come into class every day because it just made English so much more fun, like acting out with my friends.
My favorite part of being a teacher is trying to come up with something creative and silly and fun to teach the things that have to be taught. I love seeing students come into my room and look around like, what are we doing today? What is she doing today? What's happening here? And I feel like that gets people engaged. And I love coming up with something just unusual, different, fun, not your average what you would do in the classroom. One of the many things that my students have taught me is that getting the highest grades and getting the best grades isn't always what matters. We have to think about students as a whole person and think about all the things that are going on in their life. And if I notice that, a student is talented in a different way and not just academically, I want to try to, you need to talk to Mrs. Grice about being part of the Lit Mag, or hey, why don't I see you take these pictures, do you want to be, part of this, or have you thought about joining the art club? They taught me that it's not just grades, it's the whole person, and that's the least fun thing about school, which I already knew, but I like to make sure that I'm looking at each student as all of their sides, not just their academic side, even though I am their English teacher.
Whether it's through engaging lessons, personal support, or a simple word of encouragement, Ms. Ceraso has built a space where students feel valued, challenged, and inspired to learn.
I always try to find a way to kind of celebrate all the different kinds of students that I have, and just putting forth your effort should be something that could be rewarded.
This is Devil's Advocate reporter Journey Lucas signing off.